When we ended, and I said 33 is also a summary, look at how he put it. Having said all those things that he said, he came to 33 and said, however, each one of you also must love his wife. So he's summing up. You must love your wife as he loves himself. Then, and the wife must also respect her husband. So it's like a take away, a take home kind of advice. When he started with the mutual and came to the specifics, he ended in the summary this way. This is your take home. If you are a man, love your wife just as you love yourself. The church is Christ's body, and Christ loves the church. So it means Christ loves his body. He does not hate the church. Rather, he nurtures the church, and he cherishes the church. That's what Christ does. So if you, the man, also love your wife, that's the summary. Then he will end and say, but man, so you, the wife, also respect your husband. This one is ordinary English. Respect your husband. I have obuoma ukudu. Fedi diema ukudu. This one you can't forget. The BBC will feel crying and say, "Wo feel say wo your head obu afuni ade." Kai this statement when he said, "Respect your husband." So that day we went through this. But apart from the three segments, the imperatives that I told you about, apart from the first one, the second one was wives are to submit to their husbands, and husbands are to love their wives. And we gave you the basis for the imperative. The basis is that he compares the marriage relationship to Christ and his church. In that relationship, the church is the bride. Christ is the groom. This symbolism is throughout in the New Testament. Maybe who say Christ is the groom, the church is the bride of Christ. It among or the awarie ababeto ho says ye pese te awarie ase e yahuta sem de ba de pese te ase a ye hwe how Christ relates to the church. It will help us to say ye e ma ya kwa awarie a ye to say how the church is supposed to respect church bia unrespected Christ is not a church properly so called. It's another group. It's another group. If the church spends all their time respecting their so-called pastor, now Christ now they are surrounded by respect. It's another group of people, a social club. I'm a leader. I'm a pastor. They are fine, but there could be people who are doing that. So Obuhunu pastor they say the ultimate, the all in all. No way. Christ is the ultimate. He is the all in all, the Alpha and the Omega. So the church holds Christ in high esteem. And Christ holds the church in high esteem. Tino dia warrior a total side relationship on whole. Or dia warrior a total side relationship on whole. The relationship between Christ and the church. Relationship between the man and his wife. Very important. And that is why I said this comparison that Paul makes, he comes back to describe it as a profound mystery. Tiawaria ye mystery. Awaria ye mystery. Just as the relationship between Christ and the church is also a mystery. And we need to understand it from that point of view. Enough of that. Enough of that. I think that I also said that speaking the truth, you started saying you're speaking the truth to people. We found a context in Ephesians 4:15. Let's go there. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 15 and 16. That is the context. Where Obiye Adiebina Pesel Kano. This is the test, the anchor test for it. The person could be a friend. It could be a co-worker. It could be a partner in business. We have an anchor test. Instead, speaking the truth in love. So the key thing is the in love. but be motivated, be inspired by love. Oh, kanawa ye deeper ye. Oh, kanawa ye deeper ye. Our example is Christ. John chapter 8. She said you see ye. A rana ne yachen wa dwamamu was so pay. She said you see ye the ye. Or can the Obana yet. For Jesus to even use the comment, go and sin no more, means that he was admitting that the woman had sinned. But then Jesus, or you bear or destroy. When he came, he never condemned. So Christ never condemns. It is only when he returns that he will judge. Or had no judge. The first time he came, he never judged. He never condemned. So condemnation is a part of Christian ministry. Say, you na ye no, suma ye sumu yame no. Ye condemnation free. Ye can asema chiro bi na ye de abredi panase. Ye de abuya ne for ama ontumi peje de tibio. To me peje de tibio. Okokora want to be babio. There is this story that keeps coming. I saw it years back, but I was not saying about. Obi, I saw them with the phone, a ringe. The phone ringe. Now, Pastor, you free to have a former. Why did the phone ringe? Those around the young man exposed him, say, Papa is messing the phone ringe. Now, Pastor, can't good so. So, I saw them. Now, phone, one found to silence. What about between you? Be fear, your phone, now, yeah. Now, Obi or Tony say, look at you. We have always warned you. Look at what you have done. You have disgraced yourself. Omo eti the change na. Omo pon you omo kofi. Na ne yire nso so aka gudu so. Wo so edi biase ade wa kogu yen ase ade sen. Se na de waji wadi so. Asem na odwen hu anu ohuru se wa anya ade. To ohuru ne hu say the church is not a place for him. Eti ne yire ne krasa oba asori anu no so koba. Okoba na obi wa krasa wa ye the order so mo fa de ne bre no. Ewura no de ba se na order ne hu se sen na ne ho pem ewura no e na ban. Drink ni nyina ahwie agua ma glass na bo. I saw them phone ringing here couldn't had you so between the tear free so. The manager of the company came and said, sorry, Emma will be replacing the drink, you know. Emma, a complimentary drink, in addition to one DNA, then Kuwatiakano. What would I hear the wedding baker? This story, a court naba, there be a social media. When you saw them build that, because the understanding of the church, and it's we condemn people, we run people down, we don't help people, we don't grow people, we don't cherish people, we don't nurture people. We are always ready to condemn people. We are ready to make people feel bad. Even in church, we want them to feel bad. That's our aim. So we mount that high horse, moral high horse, to be on to say piano on Patasan Koba, sorry, cry. An attitude to be a chasing deeper away from the church. A chasing deeper away from the church. But that has no place in the church. Near a sea or bar hono. I don't know, yes, you hear John chapter 8, you know. Near a sea or bar hono, I don't know. By doing that, they had won a client, a faithful client, or qua, or beba, or be friend and namful. So I've never seen a bar like that. I've never seen a bar. Let's go. But church, the phone na ring keke. The phone and a ring keke. Obia can go. Man, the year crowd and it's not a book of you, crowd, the year so cross and candy. Well, go and you say, Papa. So what you were this so? Till this would jeer no they say, or coca bar, or my feed you. I saw it, la lie. So we do everything as members of the church to help each other, to grow each other, to nurture each other. Iron sharpens iron. Last month, we're talking about gathering so that I draw strength from you, you also draw strength from me. Your gifts and scratch, but you get encouraged. You get encouraged to say, do you get the picture I'm painting? See, it encourages you. That is how we grow a church. They are able to be a to grow a church. And no, and SSCA. And no, the SCA. My encouraging people, my condemning people. Let's nurture, grow each and every one of us. So if we have to tell somebody the truth, we have to do so. Back to the text. We have to do so in love. Ephesians 4:15. Speaking the truth in love, we will in all things grow up into him who is the head. When we speak the truth in love, we will in all things grow. We'll grow up into him who is the head, that is Christ. Give us verse 16. From him, the whole body joined and held together by every supporting ligament. So we are seeing ourselves as the body of Christ. But you be a part of the body. Everyone is a part of the body. It aso oyem from Sonia could did in a temua. No, ya dear say own tea, bibia biwa. Yet one yababe fire cotoye because we could not panua or more boy a whole person cotoye yet because I so basic naso. So said a bear to be a guru. We should be each other's keeper. Let's watch each other's back. Let's watch each other's back. Let's improve on the buddy system. In the military, there's the buddy system. I don't know what you're aware, the buddy. That's my buddy. B-U-D-D-Y. That's my buddy. I am another to say body, B-O-D-Y. But that is where they got it from. Every military person has a buddy. Obia, a person who watches his back for him. And even at the war front, if the person is shot, send a leg, and I say the baby, now, or tofobua, he knows, the body beba befano. But the who say, when they were regrouping, now, who the body now, he starts looking back, and he will get back to come and search till he finds his wounded friend. One year we will become a church. We leave our wounded behind. God forbid that we will become a group of people who leave our wounded, those who get wounded, we will leave them behind. Once the person is wounded, or susceptible, very vulnerable to the attack. Because you're wounded. Say, wound now, why sustaining now? Ebianka boy because bet me sorry no na tiejina. No what quantity but already is wounded. We leave our wounded, we forsake them, we abandon them, we leave them behind. Now you call your deep. So those that we consider to be weak, we don't attend to them. What did the sorry they be to me maybe you? Aqua way the suban can amanatiada. The way you were deep. God has given you a ministry over that person. Who were Juma over that person. At the last day, Obisa Burkina Faso accept. Because that's not your area of jurisdiction. Those close to you will be someone accept. To maybe Sasa Mamen accept. So when I'm sorry, I didn't actually who would be one who shadow. Actually, no would be I don't know one who shadow. I don't know one who shadow. Obisa said, I don't know one who shadow. Kwana shadow now Obama Joe. Now Obekone di Padu Credi Hua. Said we say I Harry and so saying about Radihu, so saying I call you. Tidipa Baku Pebiti, one we are Yasubayashi will radiate. Let's not abandon the weak amongst us. We also provided, because we're talking about marriage, couples, we said that the best test, the best definition of a couple is given by the Bible itself. Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. That's the best definition that you can find for a couple, for married partners. For the partners, I will make him a helper, fit for him. Beye the seso boafo mamano. Iti oye won seso boafo osewo. Ewa di nyina mu, but he's come to also help you. In marriage, the couple are supposed to be helpers of each other. In marriage, they are supposed to be helpers of each other. I have always cited the case of war veterans. They had an association, and once in a while they will invite somebody to come and speak to them. So they invited this young man to speak to them. There were some of them seated in the front, like a penny-fuete front. Hey, after he had spoken, they thought that that was a great talk. So they were applauding him. And then he saw something in front. One of them had lost the left hand in war. The other had also lost the right hand in war. But they would not be left out in the applause. Do you know what they did? Where did the son by? Where did the son by? And the two of them, happily, they were also cheering and applauding him. That is what happens in marriage. You come with your strength, I come with my strength, and we are stronger than any one person. Maybe my weakness or strength for the baby. Maybe strength, and baby shows weakness and I. So together we are stronger. So he says that a helper fit for him. So I said that once it is in marriage, the spouses, the couple, should be the closest and most intimate people. They are the closest. All your weaknesses. So if you remember some of the things I said, they can say, even when you lie, or when you to be ready, or lie detector, Rollins the ADB. Lie detector to when you to be jai. And the women will always say that the man or body training, the man knows very well, say, Obana channel. No, I said that's who chief of friend in training or body training, kakra. Yet he say, oh, Jai Jawa, say, Obwa. He's been found out to say he was lying. You become so close that when you are even lying, he knows you are lying. He knows you are lying. Or to be ready would demean your disposition. It can come to that position that you are lying. I think that I spoke about it. I spoke about intuition. Say another sense that women have. They are able to tell. Say you wo near man, no I can't say. Maybe I will just call me so baby as a pair. What she has said, be careful. You think that she's joking. Our gift of knowing these things and all cultural. So you be on the lookout and take that word seriously. I also said that when it comes to telling your spouse the truth, there are two aspects. One is telling the truth about yourself. The other is telling the truth about your spouse. So truth no how do be you do. Truth for a family who are make a spouse. Truth for a first spouse who are make a no. So you're one-sided. And I said that the one about yourself that you are telling the spouse comes in the nature of what? Comes in the nature of what? Confession. It means when you go to tell the truth about yourself, you are confessing. And then when it comes to you telling the spouse about herself or himself, it comes in the form of a grievance. So you have some grievances about a person. And I can say, that truth will be a cage, a sensitive. And if you have to say it, be very careful. So when I was ending, I even appealed to you, say you have to be tactful. You have to be diplomatic. Like the prophet Nathan. Be diplomatic. O person who can no be about your spouse at the chreno. Men start to say, the insane the kwasi asem kwa na wo ye. Rabbit na me kan ye wa ye chero. No man will bear with you. But you will be very angry because you started by insulting him. Say the insane kwasi asem kwa na wo ye. So you have to be tactful. You have to be diplomatic. You get him seated. Just like Nathan did when he had to tell King David a truth. No kremia bias or kokachredo. But she said ya or yeah or can or credo. It was when I was talking about telling the truth about yourself. And I can say, when you meet a new person, so this one goes to the young ones, they are married amongst you. And I told you the circumstances under which they would normally meet. At a car park, at a party, at a bank. We need to try our bank and so. The bank can home. And all such places. There and then, the best they are able to do is to exchange numbers. And when I say that one, I always tell you, there are some people on worry, our power worry, Ushia then Fimpadia, now Kumecha the Hono. I like that song. That remember will be a trouble. Papa Youngson, who has heard it before? So who can sing it for us? Oh, don't do that to me. If you can sing it. But you heard him say that, okay, this one I'm okay. So there and then he's moved to take certain steps. That love, infatuation. When I meet the young people alone, I will explain infatuation to be stupid love. Infatuation. Answer na moment take a decision to marry. Just so that the real life type of love will come. Infatuation is sabra wo ka hwea odi. You say infatuation you know atie free the diso. A foolish love. Timna kuma twa de hono. Correct. It draws people. And no they attract you to another person. So that is correct. But that one should wear off. And so what you take a decision to marry. So I have warned young people in our church that any man who meets you in the street and on the first day tells you, I like you so you are so beautiful, I will marry you. Don't even give your number to him. He's not correct. Day one, he says he will marry you. Is that a marriage proposal? And should a marriage proposal be given on day one? Especially somebody you have not seen before. You are meeting for the first time. He tells you, I will marry you. And now it's when you So the relationship is already prejudiced. What would you say? What drew 25, 26, 27, and so on? So what started count? Now, so about you can be taken up easily. Say that he means it. So about what is one party? I said you would ye. Now so who. And that is where it begins with dating. And I told you dating should not go beyond 4 months. I said it that day. Especially when you na mutikuro baako so. Baako tiakra. Na baako wo Kumasi. This one the dating may take some time. Because mu benya opportunity a share be se bi at this person be share bi next 3 months. But if it is something that can be planned within every